everyone, welcome back to Builds Not Projects. In this video, we're going to be getting the Odyssey finally working. We need to bleed the brakes, get a floor pan in it. We built the front roll bar, some of the side roll bars, and the top of the cage too. We also got the chain fixed in the back finally, and better supports in the back, as well as adjusted the fuel system a little bit.
Okay, so after a little bit of salvaging from the old Odyssey frame, I got some more tubes to use to build the front bumper. So I'm going to build front bumper, a little skid plate deal, and then we can build the upper bars. I know we said we were going to start using the old tubes off the original Odyssey frame, but it's too thin, so when I bend it, it just kinks. So it's not going to be usable for what we're trying to do. Alright, so the upper bars are in. I'm going to be adding a support across here in the future, but for now, I'm going to move on down to getting the front bars built. You did see how I started out using the notcher on the first side that I did to do this kind of funky notch with multiple angles. It worked, but it was just kind of more of a pain than it was worth. On the other side, what I ended up doing is I just used a Sawzall, got it close on the first two cuts, and then just did another little cut and another little cut on the back side, and got the angles I needed. So we're going to move on down to the front, get the first two bars put in the front.
Being the professional builders that we are, we're making sure to measure 10 times and cut 20 times.
Yeah. Alright, so the cage is pretty much done. These front bars are done. They were kind of a pain because they intersect with 3 different bars, lots of goofy angles. Those are done. These upper bars weren't too bad. Just had to notch those 2 and then put a little support in between them. And then I went down the side and did these 2 side bars, just to kind of help with like a side impact or something. I may end up adding another support in the corner, but not sure yet. Moved on around the back side here, fixed the chain that I broke the last time I drove it. So that's all fixed up. I just had to change the link because I broke the light duty master link, put in the heavy duty master link to match the chain. Moved around to this side. I had bent the old tensioner where I had it up on the top here, and so I cut it off, moved it around this way, mounted it vertical, braced it all up. It's gonna be way better this way. It shouldn't bend or anything this time. The problem is the top side of the chain gets a lot of forces from braking, so it tries to bend stuff. Got the harness temporary mounted. We're got fuel shutoff valves on now too. We'll be we're gonna go try to give this thing a test drive, see what happens.
Hey, are those fuel valves on or off?
It's on this way or this way?
I don't know, they say off on them. They say off on the side of them.
Yeah, those are definitely off.
I was kind of wondering.
There you go. That might help.
Felt like it had no fuel.
Well, now it probably does.
Did you turn them both on?
Yeah. Okay.
So we just kind of beat the storm. Sorry for the rain noise in the background, but it definitely drives a lot better with front suspension on it that actually works. The only issues right now are steering. Some of the angles are not quite right, and so it bump steers kind of bad, and one side steers more than the other side, and it'll just need some adjusting and playing around with.